It's lunchtime, and this is Brad Anderson's Lunch Break. I get invited to attend tech events all the time in Las Vegas, and whenever I can, I like to make the quick trip from Redmond and meet with other tech leaders and learn about what they're doing. Today I had the role with Michele Bustamante, the founder and CIO of Soliance, a bona fide cloud expert and a long-time tech executive.
Hey, how sweaty are we?
Oh my gosh, can you believe it?
Isn't it awesome?
Oh.
I feel like I'm having a hot flash. I'm
Yeah,
too
you know?
young for that still, I think, but you know.
Yeah, and in this car, the air conditioning broke in the 1990s.
Did I lose you that hot flash? Is that like, okay,
No, totally,
we gotta
it's totally
end this
good.
interview now?
No, not at all, not at all.
I think we just built our first outtake.
Okay, so if a company that you're working with has been kind of cloud adverse, and what are the baby steps you tell them to take first?
I do a lot of design work first anyway, where we take a look at the whole solution that the customer has. We take a look at what are the pain points they have, what are the things that need more scale, what are the things that cost them too much money.
Yeah.
And then, you know, strategically we make a decision. This set of features, if we were to move that piece to the cloud and secure it and still have it be able to communicate with the data on-prem, then we've got a starting point to vet that this is going to work for you. So we take pieces, vertical slices, if you will, of the solution, and we say, let's get this in the cloud first, and let's make it a strategy.
Exactly.
So yeah, it's really a complicated question. How do you migrate to the cloud? Because you have to take it on a solution by solution basis, and what, you know, will help the customer best soon.
But I think you articulated it so well. You know, where do you need scale? Where do you have costs? And let's start looking at the places where you know you've got pain points that the cloud addresses.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
This is this or that again. The two topics are network intrusion or raisin bran.
Okay.
Okay, number one, a terrible thing to wake up to.
Network intrusion.
Fortified with B7 and iron.
Raisin bran.
It typically sits unnoticed in the background for months, and then you're furious when you find it.
Oh no. Network intrusion.
I have to do both.
It probably could be. Yeah, depending on what you do with your cereal on a regular basis.
So you've had some great content on Twitter on women in tech.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be people who are going to be watching this who are leaders who can help drive change. You know, what are the things that we can do to help drive more diversity into our teams and into our companies, into the way we think?
Yeah, you know, I think the whole women in tech subject is so complex that there's a lot of ways to attack that one, right? You know, I don't really believe in glass ceilings or barriers. What I do believe in is unfortunate circumstances.
Okay.
And I think that it comes from the top, right? Leadership at the top, if they're bought in to diversity, and this goes across all kinds of diversity without just talking about women, you know, then it will happen. And the thing that we have to do is, you know, have good working environments in general. You know, we've all worked for somebody who wasn't pleasant, man or woman.
Yep.
And you got to trust your instincts and know when it's time to just look for something new.
Say we're done.
And not everybody has an opportunity to do that, and that's where this gets very sticky, because I learned this, you know, I was thinking, you know, if you don't like where you work, just get out. There's somewhere else for you. But it's not that easy for a lot of people, because there's not opportunities in your area. So that's where you look at, we have to fix it by helping educate or you know, encourage the leadership.
Enlighten,
to
educate.
Care.
Exactly.
They have to care.
Yeah.
And it comes down to this. If you're not watching how your team treats their team, and then down the chain, and that goes for, again, women or not, then there's a lack of visibility, and there's not an open door for you to go say, you know what, we have a bad work environment, let's fix this. So it's not always easy.
And for me, it's just subtle changes often that we have to do. You know, we've spent a lot of time on this at Microsoft, and like in my team in the last 18 months, we've actually been able to increase our representation of women by more than 25%, which is fantastic. But what I have found is it's the little things in the culture, and does everybody, independent, you know, whether you're a new college hire, a veteran, what part of the world you're from, do you feel comfortable that you can do your best work and be recognized for that best work?
Right.
You know, for me, one of the books that I read that did one of the best jobs of building the case for diversity was Creativity Inc. about Pixar.
Oh, okay.
And it talks about, you know, they're building movies for the world.
Right.
So having that diversity of perspectives as you're building out a movie that's going to have global presence and global appeal, you have to have every perspective possible. And you only get that if you have a diverse workforce.
Good to meet you, finally, face to face.
It's been so good.
Awesome.
You know what?
Yeah.
Next time we're at the same event, let's go do this again, right?
We'll do this again.
Take your
We'll
charger.
find another car. We'll take the Hellcat.
That's
right.
it.
See
It's
you
a
later.
date. All right.
Thank you.
See ya.
Bye.
Next time on Brad Anderson's Lunch Break.
My joke there is that I was given bad news, I'd never be promoted again. You know, the Turks have this great phrase, and they say, when you find out you're on the wrong road, turn back, no matter how much progress you've made. And I think a lot of folks in OpenStack are kind of coming to that realization.